Going live. Hello, welcome to another episode of Marketing ChitChat. I'm Laura Greeno, your host. Today we are talking about some of my favorite marketing resources. So I've got all kinds, right? There's the thing to know is that not everything you read on the internet is accurate. So when you're looking, especially when you are learning, right, you need to make sure that you're looking at the right resources, getting the right information, and not being misled, because there's all kinds of garbage out there too. So I'm going to share some of my favorites, and most of these have been around a long time. There's only a few rather new ones. And some of the long-term ones, right? Any writer on Search Engine Journal, any writer on the Moz blog, any writer on Search Engine Land is usually going to be an expert. So I'm going to share my screen so that you can kind of just get a good picture of what they look like. All right, so might as well just go in order of what I've got here. So this guy, Lincoln Murphy, he is pretty awesome if you are selling a SaaS, if you've got a SaaS tool. And he's got a great view of everything, so you can get a lot of learning from his blog, his articles, and he is available for hire too. So again, SaaS tool, selling a SaaS tool, this is the guy. Marketing School. I've talked about Neil Patel and Eric Sue so many times. This is my favorite podcast. It is a 5 to 10 minute podcast on just mostly digital internet marketing, search engine optimization, kind of slanted. So this is, they're great. Always good material. Neil Patel also has a very good blog. So 5 to 10 minutes, quick and easy. Next one down, Top Rank Marketing. Okay, this is a long time favorite of mine. There's this fella named Lee Auden. He's pretty great. I think he's one of the founder of Top Rank Marketing. I'm not sure if he's involved anymore, but the background here is PR. So heavy on PR content. And larger organizations, enterprises, can follow this guy and the people that he gets to write on it. They're all very good for marketing, digital marketing. It's called Top Rank Marketing, but it does come from the PR content side of things. Next one. Okay, so you have to know Scott Brinker. I am a fan of Scott Brinker. And he is really the MarTech guy. I don't really know who came up with, this is funny, it doesn't have a H at the end. I don't know who came up with MarTech, MarTech, but anything about marketing technology, especially on the enterprise side, this guy knows his stuff. I forget who he works for now. He has a great background. Just follow him if you have any questions about tools. On this subject, one thing not to do when you are looking at tools, so some of them are garbage. Let's say you type in, you're looking at the difference between HubSpot and, versus blank, and you leave it blank and you see what Google or the search engine brings up, right? Almost all of the first things that come up are going to be comparison tools. You're going to see Capterra, G2, GetApp as some of the big ones. And it says that they are, not unbiased, reviews from people who use them. Those are garbage. Do not look at any of those. Once in a while, you'll get one that's, okay, that's a little accurate, but most of it is complete garbage. If you need to look at this versus that, make sure you look at a respectable source. And again, any source that writes on anything that I show you today is probably going to be a valuable source for this versus that if you're looking for tools. So again, no Capterra, no G2, no GetApp. Basically, those first few that show up really well, garbage. Some people pay to be on there, some people don't, but it's not accurate information. But Scott Brinker is the tool guy. I'm a fan. Next one up. Marketing Over Coffee with Christopher Penn and John Wall. This is a podcast. Heavy on the, well, so Christopher Penn, I know him, his background is SEO, so heavy on SEO likely. I actually haven't listened to it, but many people love it. People I respect, love it. I definitely respect Christopher Penn and anything he has to say. He gets very technical though. In some of his articles. I don't know about on the podcast. He's only got 20 minutes on this one, so maybe it's not as technical. You'll have to check it out for yourself, but if you're interested, this is a high quality resource. My favorite social media marketing resource is Social Media Examiner still. Same old, been around forever. They have everything you could possibly need or want to learn or find out about social media. They also have a podcast. Michael Stelzner from Social Media Examiner, he and another lady, I forgot her name, Mari Smith, I think it's Mari Smith, started this company, but he's got a podcast. I haven't listened to it, but I would trust it. Oh, I got some. Okay, so duct tape marketing. There's a guy named John Jantz. I think that's how you say his name. So I don't read this or I don't listen to it, but I have followed early on to learn what it's all about. What I like about John is he talks to small businesses specifically, and it's on the salesy side. So if that's an area that you need to learn or kind of the marketing / sales piece, I don't need to learn that. That's I stay on top of that already really well. But if you're a small business and you need to learn that side of the piece, I think he's got a good head on his shoulders for everything sales / marketing for entrepreneurs and small businesses. Love the WordStream blog for PPC, newbies, new people learning pay-per-click advertising. It can be it is rather intuitive the way that most of the way that Google Ads is set up, but there's always something more, tweaks, always something better, always something new you can learn and do better. And I think they do a good job taking people through all the details. CoSchedule. This blog, if you're into content marketing, they've got some great ideas. This is a newer one. So I don't know if if everything is high quality, but people that I trust also trust this. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Ahrefs TV. This is SEO heavy. You'll see this guy in almost every video, but Ahrefs, another great SEO tool. Search engine land again. So this has been around forever. Anyone who writes on here is high quality, heavy on the SEO side. Same with Search Engine Journal. Also, I don't even know which one I like best now because it's been a while. But Search Engine Journal used to be my second. Search Engine Land was first, Search Engine Journal. But they've gone back and forth now. Both excellent, SEO heavy. Ma's blog, SEO heavy too. But they're talking about all kinds of stuff. Tracking, keywords, well, mostly SEO. Content, email. Great blog. They do a lot of video marketing, video learning as well. The SMS Rush blog, same thing. SEO heavy, very good, kind of teachy, right? For people who, in the beginning, right? When you don't know much yet. Shopify. So I love the Shopify blog for small business e-commerce folks who are trying to sell something online. Maybe you're just getting started. It's more for the early small business just getting started, but they have great information and they just keep going and getting better. And then the last but certainly not least, HubSpot. Great learning, kind of overall digital marketing, learning blog, newbies. They don't get too heavy and technical like search engine land, search engine journal, Ahrefs, even top ranked blog can get technical. Marketing over coffee can get technical. Marketing school can be somewhat technical, although they only have 5-10 minutes to do it, so it's not that much. But you have to kind of know the language before you listen, or it's just going to sound like garbage. But HubSpot is kind of in the beginning, right? Anything and everything you need to learn the very basics of, they're going to have it, including like what we talked about already, content marketing, social. They'll have a lot of email in here, which I hadn't given you a resource for that yet, right? Email marketing. On that end, the MailChimp blog is pretty good for email marketing. There are others, but this one's going to get you a good overall, great information, always on target, not always super in-depth, but you might not need that. So those are some of my favorites and a couple to stay away from. So let's just say, I'm just going to do this real quick. How much time do we have? We're doing okay. How to do SEO. Let's just see what comes up. All right, so skip all the ads. First one, Moz. Oh, that's very good. Developers.google. Okay, so this will be more technical. Anything at google.com is going to be high quality for you. Ahrefs, we talked about that. Practical e-commerce, that's a really good one. Neil Patel, very good. Backlinko, Let's look at videos. Ahrefs, well, don't know about this one at all. HostGator, there's WordStream. Again, WordStream PPC more so. Wouldn't look at this even though it's Michigan. Probably because it's Michigan. Sorry. I'm an Ohio State fan. So, Ohio State. So anything Michigan, don't look at. Just kidding. So that's pretty good, actually. I thought we would get a bunch of crap. Let's look at page 2. Think with Google. Charlotte SEO firm. No. WebFX. Don't know about them. But their search engine journal, SEMrush. Optimizely, that's a really great A/B testing tool. WordPress beginner, specific Wix. Crazy Egg by Neil Patel. Good. WikiHow, don't. Sometimes those are super easy. Greenfig, don't know. But so stick with the ones I know, and you'll be good to go. All right. Let me get rid of this and go back here and tell you thank you for joining us today. We will see you next week, same time, same place. Have a great week, everyone.